American House Guest. It's your girl, Mikki.
And I am Stuart.
And today we are bringing you guys part 5 of our 28 days of celebrating Black excellence. Mm-hmm. So what we got in store for them today, baby? I know you're excited about this.
I am very excited. You know what I'm saying? If anybody who knows me knows how crazy I am about my hometown, the place that birthed me, that raised me, Chicago, Illinois.
Chi-Town.
Chi-Town is another affectionate name. I hate when people say Chirac. We're getting a little bit off subject, but I hate that name so bad. Please don't say that. But the person who we're going to be highlighting today. Oh wait, I'm moving too fast. In episode 4, we did talk a little bit about Miss Dorothy Height and not all of her amazing accomplishments, because we don't know all of them. But we covered just a little bit, tip of the iceberg. Again, so like we always say, if you guys did not watch that video, please pause this one, go back and check out that video. But now that you got that done, excuse me, I'm a little excited. But today we're going to be talking about Mr. Robert S. Abbott. It is a lot. It is a lot. Y'all can't see him. We kind of took notes for this one.
We did.
Know what I'm saying?
It's a lot. We wanted to make sure we got it right.
Yeah, we got to put some respect. Some respect on this man. Not saying that we don't got to do that for everybody else, but he's one of Chicago's own. So, you want to start?
Yeah, we can go ahead and get mine out of the way. We can go ahead and start. He was born November 24th in 1870 in St. Simons, Georgia. He, in his professional career, he wore many hats, as you mentioned, such as lawyer, newspaper publisher, and editor.
It's just a lot. Like, this is a great man. He actually he founded a lot of y'all don't know this, but Chicago, we had this newspaper called the Chicago Defender. And the Chicago Defender is like, growing up, it was like the black people newspaper.
It was.
You know what I'm saying? It definitely covered all the major things that was going on. But it really focused and highlighted on our community. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And Robert S. Abbott, I did not know this, but Robert S. Abbott is the one who founded the Chicago Defender way back in 1905. 1905. Like, you understand? 1905? That's crazy. 1905. For him to own and operate a newspaper back then, so him to actually have some say in the media back then. You know what I'm saying?
So that was age 35.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I gotta step my game. I only got a few more years. I gotta step my game up.
You know what I'm saying?
Seriously.
But again, like a lot of y'all that don't know, the Chicago Defender was really big in the city, and by 1920, he had grew the Chicago Defender newspaper to reach over 200,000 people. And just think about that time period.
15 years, that's a lot.
That's a lot of people. That's a lot. That man was working. Do you understand? That's crazy. And it's just honestly, just think about this day and age, how big of an impact the news and media has on society. So for him to have that outlet, you know what I'm saying? That early on and be reaching that many people, let's equate
with
that
no social media.
With
no social media.
So equate that to these nowadays. If you have 200 subscribers on YouTube or something, you popping.
Yeah.
Imagine 200,000 people back then. That's crazy. Because just think, the country, the city, this area, this region, it wasn't even as populated.
So
it wasn't as populated back then.
You had the word of mouth and getting all that.
Yeah, you still had majority of the country still lived on the East Coast back then.
True.
Everybody was still in the New York area. You know what I'm saying? And so it was for him to reach 200,000 people, that's crazy. That's insane. But honestly, one of the biggest things that Chicago Defender was known for, honestly, it highlighted and it helped aid in the Great Migration.
so many people.
Yeah, so as y'all probably may or may not know, we are from Chicago, so it's like everybody from Chicago, like your people, more you don't. It's not very likely that you can say, "Oh, my grandma from Chicago." No, she's not.
A lot of people, grandma's from.
Most people, your grandma was from the South.
Yeah.
Mainly like Mississippi, Georgia, Alabama. Tennessee is another one. Tennessee is not super South, but it's like, you know.
A lot of people did come from there, but you hear mostly about like Memphis City, Mississippi, Alabama.
Yeah, like in Georgia, like them three areas, like
you hear about the most.
You know what I'm saying? Some Louisiana, but not a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Really, them three: Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia. And so, like that newspaper, it really like brought attention to the life that people could live up north and in places like Chicago. And I'm pretty sure like St. Louis, even though St. Louis is still kind of sort of south, but St. Louis, like Detroit, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. That newspaper, the Chicago Defender, it helped bring these people here, and so it's like it's exciting to me because it's like y'all don't understand. Like I love where I'm from.
I'm
so
super
much.
Excited just because he's so excited,
and it's just like knowing like how much like that had to do with. Probably like just think like our grandmothers probably because they both from Mississippi. So at one point they probably seen or read something about Chicago or
like,
about
yes,
it was
this
like
is where I have to
this
go.
is where I gotta go.
I need to start
you know what I'm saying?
my
And it's
adult
like
life. Yeah.
And they end there. So just to know like the man that kind of initiated that whole thing, that whole process, like that's kind of dope. Yes. He did so much of the stuff though. What else?
1919, he was appointed to the Chicago Commission of Race Relations by the Illinois Governor Frank Loudon at the time.
And that commission, I had no clue what they did, to be honest with y'all. But they actually studied the changes in this area that resulted from the Great Migration. And they also published the book. It's called the Negro in Chicago. Yeah, the Negro in Chicago. Published that book. I haven't read it. I definitely want to check it out. At this
definitely
point,
on the list.
Yeah, but it's just again that's crazy. Like he got recognition for doing all of that, and he was put on a commission that studied those effects. So it's like that's recognition in itself. Like you know what I'm saying?
And then you get to be a part of helping put everything together from it, and having that I don't know. That's a lot. It just seems like so much to have accomplished in a lifetime. Like honestly. And
it's like this next fact is my personal favorite. So everybody that knows anything, I don't know, I keep saying that, but in Chicago we have a parade every single year. It is held on the second Saturday in August. It's called the Billiken Parade.
The back to school parade.
The back to school parade, everything like that.
It's really big. Like it's like the whole city is normally there.
The whole damn city.
Yeah.
North side, south side, you know what I'm saying, west side, east side, like everybody.
Everybody's there.
Everybody's there. Robert S. Abbott is also the man who founded the Billiken Parade. And it's crazy because I found out that because I used to think like, who in the hell is Bud Billiken? Like you can't.
Who created this?
Yeah, but Bud Billiken is actually a character that Robert S. Abbott created. So it was a character that he created. And he founded the whole parade and everything. For y'all that don't know, the parade is like it's a back to school parade, but it's mainly like it started out as a celebration of like African American culture. The alarm went off, but it's a celebration of African American culture. And life, basically just celebrating our people. And you have all type of like you have vendors out there, people selling food, you know what I'm saying?
Back to school supplies out, book bags, all kinds of things.
You got all the churches is out there. You got everybody church is handing you something. You gonna if you didn't know the Lord, you gonna meet them that day. And tell you that.
You take your lawn chair, you go down there with your snacks, and it's like an all day.
So all that thing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's just dope. As y'all can tell, I'm a little excited. But
And there's definitely so much more that we did not cover on him. Like I said, we had to take notes because there's just so much information out there about him. So I definitely didn't know that he is the founder of the Billiken Parade. I just knew I was there every year because that's what we had to do. Like everybody, if you ain't talking to your family member, you're gonna talk to them on this day because y'all all going down there. So it's like he said, it's very big in Chicago. So I am super excited to learn about him. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button on this video. Comment down below if you did know about him or if you learned something new. Please let us know.
Definitely let us know. But yeah, I'm trying to tame my excitement a little bit. But again, this was part 5 of our celebrating Black excellence. 28 days of celebrating Black excellence. I completely just lost
that's okay. Also, guys, while you're thinking about it, also, guys, be sure to check us out on our Instagram page at Harrison House 18 because we're also going to be dropping little additional facts and information during this month. So be sure to check us out on Instagram at Harrison House 18. Right? Just want to throw that in there.
And again, like always, we say at the end of every one of these videos, we will be back to y'all tomorrow with part 6. Of our 28 days of celebrating Black excellence. We want to give them a little tidbit about who's coming tomorrow.
No.
Well, she says y'all gotta wait, y'all. So we're gonna hurry up and get to it so we can get back with y'all tomorrow. In the meantime, in between time,
we'll catch y'all later. Peace. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, you guys. And as always, thanks for watching. Love y'all. Peace.